Good morning, Paul Georgi from Allendale. It's November 16th, 2010. Well, the grain market's lower here this morning, down sharply overnight, and closed the overnight session considerably lower, 8 to 9 lower in the corn, 20 lower in the beans, 7 to 10 lower in the wheat. Why? Just a very volatile market, for one thing. The other thing is the news that continues to circulate in the economic sectors. China looks like they're going to be raising taxes here. There's a news story out that they are going to impose quotas on and fines on anyone found hoarding commodities such as food items and so forth, which in turn says that they're concerned about supply, and that supplies are very tight, which should be a bullish scenario. But on the other hand, it also suggests that they will reduce demand because they believe there's enough supply around. So a confusing look there, but I think in general, if China steps in and does those things, it will be negative to world prices and a negative impact on investors. Also, there's concerns in the Eurozone again about Ireland, and are they going to accept the proposal on the table, or are they going to turn it down? That's a big question there, keeping the Eurozone at very nervous, and that in turn is supporting the dollar, and it's also causing crude prices to come under pressure here, down $1.30 today, and world stock markets are seeing a setback here. We're seeing the Dow index down about 80 points here as we speak. So those are all factors that are affecting overall investor attitude. As far as news that directly affects corn supply and demand, not much to be found here this morning. We've got Argentina weather. Looks like they got a good chance of some rain here over the weekend, and that should relieve some of their dryness problems. Also, the southern plains across the southern Midwest, Delta area is getting some rain here this morning, and is very helpful in those areas. So crop conditions also in wheat improved 1% yesterday. That doesn't really mean a whole lot to us right now, as this will probably be the last week that the USDA gives us those crop conditions numbers as we go into dormancy and into winter time here for our growing season. The overall attitude of the corn market, I think that we've got to watch here today is, will the end users be able to support the negative, the liquidation type attitude of the investor? That's going to be the biggest question. We've seen it on Friday where they came in. We had a lot of purchases made, a lot of end user purchases, which supported the market yesterday and gave us that sharp rally. Now, can they support it if we have another round of selling? And I think the selling comes from the overall technical aspect. When you look at the outside week down, the negative technicals that we dealt with last week, this week could be a sideways and an inside week type trade, but it's still, we have that negative aura over us based on the charts. In the livestock trade, markets there are a little weaker here this morning. We've got cutout values actually improved in beef, up 61 in the choice, select up 104. Cash cattle hasn't traded yet this week, and we expect that we will be later in the week before we make some the packers do their buying for the week. Pork cutout up slightly, 32 cents yesterday. Overnight we ran up against resistance at the $70 area, and just in the last hour or so we've seen pressure come into the hog market again. Thin trade there in the electronic, but right now we're sitting at about 80 lower. Cash markets appear to be a little weaker. We haven't cleaned up inventories. We're looking for this supply to tighten up here. I think weights possibly are on the or possibly have peaked here. So there's some good news on the horizon. We just haven't quite cleaned up those numbers yet. And with the overall investor attitude, any fund selling easily presses that market. So if you got any questions, give us a call. We'd be happy to share those with you. The research department can look up any studies or any questions that you might have and get you an answer. So you can reach us at 800-262-7538. We wish you a very successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.